This is possibly day 45. This is Spivey Falls. You know, it's Little Spivey Falls or just Spivey Falls, but it's just up from Spivey Gap. Great water source. I'm glad there's a bridge over it. I don't want to be hiking over rocks. We saw it way down the hill. We are doing today what they call a slack pack. I had a lot of swelling in my foot the last 6 days where I could barely get my shoe on. In fact, I can't lace my shoe because my foot's so swollen on top it just fills up the shoe. It's been kind of pressing down on the top of my foot, leaving a big red mark. And I don't think I hurt it, like broke anything, but I didn't kick anything. It's just, we really don't know what it is. But so we're slack packing today, and that means that when we stayed in Irwin last night at the Super 8, we signed up for 2 nights, so we can leave almost all of our gear back at the hotel and take minimal pack with us today. So instead of weighing 32 pounds, our pack probably weighs like 7. Just stuff in case of an emergency. A lot of purists, they don't like slack packing. They think you should carry your own pack every day. Well, I'm going to be out here for 6, 7, who knows, maybe 8 months we'll be out here. And we're going to do anything we can do to try to keep this dream alive. And if we run ourselves in the ground with an injury and not taking care of it, and letting our ego get in the way with miles, we won't make it. So we're doing what's best for us. If other hikers watching this don't think it's the way to do it, well, more power to them to do it their way. But this is our way. And that's just the way we're going to do it. We stopped by for a snack up at the shelter on our way back down into Irwin. I remember the shelter from 2012. It's called the No Business Knob Shelter. And I'm going to look up the story later, but either the guy that was up here, living up here and had this land, or somebody told him that he had no business being up here because the land was no good. I'll look that story up, but I think that's why it's called No Business Knob Shelter.
Look at the new picnic table.
Tennessee has a strange way of doing things. Like they say, got signs up here, danger, bears are active in this area. Always be aware of your surroundings, carry bear spray, stay together, keep dogs on a leash, make noise while hiking. If you see a bear, do not run, slowly away, back away, make noise, fight back, and all this stuff about bears, yet they don't put a bear box for you to put your food in like North Carolina does. They say bears are attracted to human waste, yet they don't put a privy like North Carolina does. They just have an area, bathroom area, where you poop in the woods. So it's like, they want to tell you all this stuff about bears, but like North Carolina, they try to protect you from the bears. But I guess that's just the way they do things here. Well, we got dropped off about 11 miles back from the town of Irwin today, and now we're hiking back down into it, and that'll complete our 11 miles when we get to Uncle Johnny's hostel and outfitter. We won't be staying there, but we might catch a ride up the hill about 3 miles to the Super 8. That's the Nolichucky River down there that you hear, or maybe you can hear, and the bridge going across it. Pretty big river. They do a lot of they can do some rafting on it, kayaking, canoeing. That's a good view of the river down there. It's always cool to see the town from this far above. There's a better view of the Nolichucky River and the bridge going across it and all the mountains surrounding it.
That might be a train trestle.
Yeah, I believe that is a train trestle down there. Coming down off the mountain into the town of Erwin. Now we get to do a little urban hiking. Hopefully we can get a ride back uptown. There's a place I'd like to see. A burger place, perhaps. We'll head over to Uncle Johnny's, see what's going on there. About as soon as you come off the trail, you come right to Uncle Johnny's. He's got location, location, location. When we stayed here in 2012, Uncle Johnny was still alive and running the place, and he had since passed, and I believe his daughter was running it, and now they're under new ownership, and they've done a lot of wonderful things to it and really improved on it from what we hear. There's Uncle Johnny. It's Dr. Seuss week in Erwin, Tennessee this week. Me and Blue doing a little urban hiking today. Gonna look for something to eat. There goes G-Man. This is the post office. We walked about a mile or two yesterday to send a box ahead to up the trail for us, because of course we oversent in our last box, so we sent some more of it up the trail. Erwin's a bigger town than I thought it was, and you find that out when you start walking. Stuff's a little farther apart than you imagined.
Beautiful day though.
Beautiful day. Our packs look really small today because two-thirds of our stuff is back at the hotel. I wish we could carry packs this light every time. We could keep making that 2 miles an hour. And we'll probably be up there somewhere tomorrow. Got a Mr. Vape and Tobacco over here. Gotta head up to the Walgreens because apparently Drifter left a pair of his underwear in the bed or in a dryer or in a washer. Not quite sure where that ended up.